Imagine this, in the next 5 years, 300 million jobs could disappear. Poof, gone from offices, stores, factories, even highways. That's more than the entire workforce of the United States today. And it's not a warning from science fiction, it's backed by real data from Goldman Sachs and other leading economists. So, here's the question staring you in the face. Is your job next? Will AI replace your role while you're still figuring out what's happening? The future of work isn't coming slowly, it's practically kicking down the door right now. In this video, we'll break down exactly which industries are most at risk, where the biggest disruptions are happening, and most importantly, the skills and strategies you need to not just survive, but thrive. Stick around, because by the end, you'll discover the single safest career category that almost no one is talking about yet. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. The impact of automation on jobs. Consider this, roughly 30% of all current U.S. jobs could be fully automated by 2030. That's already staggering, but the story doesn't end there. If we include roles that won't disappear entirely, but will be transformed, redesigned, and fundamentally reshaped by AI, we're talking about 60% of occupations being profoundly affected. This isn't a small trend. It's a massive, universal tide sweeping across industries. Picture your workplace. If there are 10 people in that room, statistically, 3 of them may no longer be needed in 5 years. It's not a reflection of skill or dedication. It's because technology can do the same work faster, cheaper, and often more accurately. The robots aren't coming in the distant future, they're already here, quietly and efficiently performing tasks that humans used to handle. So why is this happening so fast? One of the biggest drivers is large language models, the backbone of today's AI revolution. These systems don't just analyze data, they can write compelling content, debug complex code, create striking visuals, translate languages with nuance, summarize massive reports in seconds, and respond to customer queries with a speed and consistency no human can match. Put simply, the cost of artificial intelligence is plummeting, while the cost of human labor continues to rise. For any company facing the math, the choice is obvious: adapt fast or risk falling behind. This isn't just about efficiency, it's about survival in an increasingly competitive global market. If you're serious about securing your future, understanding this first wave of disruption is critical. From offices and cubicles to creative spaces and warehouses, AI is already redefining work, and the sooner you recognize which roles are vulnerable, the sooner you can start preparing to not just survive, but thrive in this new world of work. Repetitive office work, the first domino. Now, let's dive into the first domino in this wave of AI disruption: repetitive office work. If you walk into almost any corporate back office today, you'll quickly spot the low-hanging fruit for automation. Roles like data entry clerks, file coordinators, and invoice processors are all built around repetitive, rule-based tasks. Tasks that once required human hands and eyes are now being handled by sophisticated AI and automation tools that never sleep, never take a coffee break, and never make mistakes. Even positions that seemed a little more human, like administrative assistants, are being transformed. Scheduling meetings, booking flights, filing expense reports, these are tasks that used to define an assistant's day. But today, advanced AI tools can integrate seamlessly with platforms like Outlook, Slack, and SAP, completing these tasks in mere seconds. According to McKinsey, businesses could automate up to 50% of clerical work using tools that already exist. This isn't some distant sci-fi future, it's happening right now, in offices all around the world. The implications are deeper than efficiency. Entry-level, white-collar jobs have historically been a crucial on-ramp to the middle class. They taught young professionals how to navigate corporate life, gain experience, and climb the ladder. Remove these jobs, automate them entirely, and you risk leaving a generation without a foothold in the professional world. The consequences aren't just economic, they're societal. So, if your daily workflow involves phrases like spreadsheet cleanup, form processing, or document sorting, or if you spend hours just moving data from one place to another, consider the clock ticking. The AI revolution isn't waiting, And neither should you. Understanding these early patterns is essential because they show where the wave starts and which skills will be most valuable as the landscape shifts. Recognizing this early can mean the difference between being automated out of a job and pivoting to a future-proof role. Customer-facing roles, chatbots with empathy. Next, we move to customer-facing roles, another area where AI is already making huge inroads. Remember the days when calling customer service meant waiting on hold for 20 minutes, only to speak with a tired or unenthusiastic representative? Those days are rapidly fading. Companies like Amazon, Delta, and major banks now employ advanced generative AI bots capable of resolving over 70% of Tier 1 queries instantly, politely, and 24/7. These aren't the clunky, frustrating chatbots of 5 years ago. They're sophisticated AI systems that can understand complex requests and respond in human-like ways. Retail has also seen a massive shift. Cashiers, once considered a stable entry-level role, are being affected by self-checkout kiosks and computer vision systems, like those used in Amazon Go stores. These systems allow customers to walk in, grab products, and leave, with everything automatically charged. No human interaction is needed. The Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts a 10% decline in cashier employment this decade, and AI adoption could accelerate that even faster. Call center agents, often thought to be safe because of their human touch, are also being targeted. Large language models are now trained on millions of empathy-driven conversations. They can mimic understanding, express concern, and guide customers through complex problems often faster and more accurately than humans, without breaks, benefits, or emotional fatigue. The core of customer service is being redefined. If your job involves reading scripts, using upsell prompts, or reciting facts, you must understand that software can now perform these tasks more efficiently and consistently. The human advantage in these roles is shrinking rapidly, and adaptation is critical. Learning to work alongside AI to manage or supervise these systems is no longer optional as the key to staying relevant in the workforce. Understanding the disruption in customer-facing roles gives a clear picture of the future of human-AI collaboration. The wave is not just come, it's here, reshaping how businesses operate and how employees must evolve. Transportation, logistics, the long haul ends early. Now let's turn to transportation and logistics, a sector long predicted to be revolutionized by AI. For years, self-driving trucks were always said to be 5 years away. That joke has finally become reality. Companies like Waymo, Tesla, and Pony AI are not just testing autonomous freight, they are actively running fully driverless routes in states like Arizona and Texas. These are commercial operations moving real cargo without a human behind the wheel. The implications are staggering. In the U.S. alone, the freight industry employs over 3.5 million drivers. While shortages still exist, companies are seeing autonomy as a cost-effective, scalable solution. Investing billions into AI-driven transportation is not just about filling gaps. It's about reducing long-term expenses and increasing efficiency. Warehouses are also being transformed. Robotics firms like Boston Dynamics, Figure, and Agility have introduced advanced, humanoid robots capable of lifting, sorting, and stacking tirelessly around the clock. Each robot can replace multiple human shifts, operating with precision and endurance far beyond human capacity. Multiply this across global logistics networks, like Amazon's 1,500 facilities, and you begin to see the sheer scale of transformation underway. Even last-mile delivery is entering the AI era. Autonomous vans, sidewalk bots, and delivery drones are being deployed in metropolitan areas, dramatically reducing reliance on human drivers. The speed of adoption is accelerating rapidly, meaning anyone whose paycheck depends on a steering wheel, delivery route, or warehouse shift should be planning a career pivot now. Transportation and logistics demonstrate how AI is moving from theory to practical, everyday application. These are not futuristic experiments, they are real-world disruptions with profound economic consequences. Understanding this shift is essential for preparing for the workforce of tomorrow. Those who adapt, upskill, and work alongside these emerging technologies will secure a place in an industry that's about to change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 50. In short, the road ahead in logistics is no longer human-centered, it's AI-driven, and the time to prepare is now. So, let's wrap this up. The future of work is already shifting before our eyes. AI is transforming industries, automating repetitive tasks, reshaping creative and technical roles, and creating a wave of disruption unlike anything we've seen before. 300 million jobs could be affected by 2030, and the speed of change is staggering. But here's the empowering truth. It's not the AI itself that will take your job, it's the person who learns to work with AI. By embracing new skills, understanding AI tools, and focusing on uniquely human strengths like creativity, empathy, and critical thinking, you can future-proof your career and stay ahead of the curve. Start by learning AI complementary skills, whether it's auditing AI models, managing workflows, designing human-AI interactions, or honing advanced creative abilities. Continuous learning is your greatest asset in this new landscape. Those who adapt early will not only survive, they will thrive. So here's your action plan. Hit the subscribe button to stay updated with the latest AI-proof career strategies. Like this video if you found it valuable, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a guide that could shape your future. Take that first step today. Start learning, start experimenting, and most importantly, start thinking about how you can use AI to amplify your value, rather than compete with it. Remember, the next 5 years will reward the adaptable, the curious, and the proactive. Don't wait for change to happen to one driving it. Your future self will thank you.